You are about to discover powerful knowledge, reserved only for those who master the art of shaping reality. The universe as you know it is not fixed, it responds to your perception, your beliefs, and your identity. The secret lies in understanding that you are not a spectator, but the creator of every experience in your life. When you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with the principles of the 33rd degree of knowledge, the extraordinary becomes natural. Are you ready to transcend limits and manifest a new reality? Perception is the lens through which you shape reality. It all begins with perception. Most people believe they see the world as it truly is, but this is an illusion. The world you experience is neither fixed nor objective, it is a projection created by the way your mind interprets reality. And here lies the secret of the 33rd degree of knowledge: perception is not passive, it is the most powerful tool for shaping your life experience. While most people see limitations, challenges, and scarcity, the 1% sees opportunities, pathways, and potentials waiting to manifest. This difference is not in the external world, but in how it is perceived. They understand that every situation is filtered through an internal lens, and this lens can be adjusted. Your mind doesn't just receive information from the world, it projects and molds it in real time. If you believe in lack, your reality will reflect that scarcity. If you believe in abundance, your world will reorganize itself to confirm that truth. Modern science has already revealed that perception can influence reality. In the double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that mere observation alters the behavior of particles. This proves that the act of perceiving, in itself, has the power to influence the outcome. Everything that exists in the universe, at the quantum level, responds to your focus and attention. What you choose to observe and interpret inevitably becomes your reality. Imagine your perception as a camera lens. When you focus only on problems, that is what the lens captures and amplifies. However, when you adjust the focus to solutions, opportunities, and new paths, the image before you transforms. The 1% knows this and uses that knowledge to their advantage. They do not react to what the world shows them, they consciously mold it. The key to starting to reshape your perception lies in the awareness of what you choose to see and interpret every day. Upon waking, you can choose to focus on scarcity, worries, and limitations, or you can direct your attention to opportunities, to what is already working, and to the infinite potential around you. This does not mean ignoring challenges, but seeing them with a new perspective, as stepping stones leading you to the next level. When you start observing life through a lens of abundance, something magical happens. Your energy begins to shift, and this energetic change alters the vibrational frequency you emit to the universe. It's like tuning a radio station, you only hear what corresponds to the frequency you are broadcasting. The reality around you then begins to respond to this new vibration. Think about this: the universe is neutral. It does not offer success or failure randomly. It simply reflects back what you project. This is why those who master the 33rd degree of knowledge live with absolute clarity about the importance of adjusting their perceptions. They do not allow external chaos to dictate their emotions or actions. Instead, they remain focused on what they want to manifest, aligning their thoughts and emotions with the reality they wish to create. You don't need to wait for perfect circumstances to change your life. Transformation begins with changing the way you see the world. When you elevate your perception, possibilities that were previously invisible start to appear. Reality is not fixed, it is flexible and waiting for you to mold it with your vision, your thoughts, and your energy. And here's the crucial point: the way you perceive the world determines how the world responds to you. If your mind is constantly tuned to difficulties, they will expand. But if your perception is adjusted to see potential, abundance, and opportunities around you, reality will align with that new frequency. Are you ready to adjust your lens? By the end of this process, you will realize that the power has always been in your hands, you just needed to see it. Beliefs are the invisible foundation that shapes the external world. Behind every experience you live, there is something deeper, almost invisible, that molds the world around you: your beliefs. Most people believe that their beliefs are reactions to what happens in life, as if the external world comes first, and only then the mind adjusts. But the 33rd degree of knowledge reveals a radical truth: beliefs are not reactive, they are creative. They do not describe reality, they build it. Beliefs are like the foundation of a building. Everything you experience is built upon them. If the foundation is weak, the structure collapses. If it is solid and expansive, your life grows without limits. This is something the 1% understands and practices every day. They know that their beliefs act as invisible architects, defining the limits of what is possible and impossible in their lives. If you believe something is difficult or unattainable, your brain begins filtering information that confirms this belief. Opportunities arise, but you don't see them. Solutions exist, but you cannot perceive them. It's as if your mind places a blindfold over your vision, limiting what you can see. On the other hand, when you believe something is possible, even if it seems unlikely, your perception expands. You start seeing pathways, resources, and synchronicities that were once hidden. The 1% does not cling to limiting beliefs. They treat their beliefs like software that can and must be updated constantly. If a belief no longer serves them, they discard it and install a new one. They do not hold on to old truths just because they have carried them for years. They understand that beliefs are tools, not absolute truths. The question they always ask themselves is this belief helping me shape the reality I want to create? If the answer is no, they replace it. This is where many people get stuck. They carry beliefs inherited from childhood, family, or society, without questioning whether those ideas still make sense. They believe in limitations imposed by others and end up living inside invisible boxes that they reinforce every day. But the 33rd degree of knowledge teaches that no belief is fixed. They are flexible, mutable, and at any moment, you can replace them with something more powerful. Here's how it works in practice. A person who believes that money is hard to earn will only see proof of that difficulty: unpaid bills, missed opportunities, and a constant feeling of struggle. The 1%, on the other hand, adopts beliefs that expand their possibilities: money flows to me with ease and abundance. This new belief tunes their mind to see opportunities, attract ideas, and align actions that create positive financial results. The beauty of this process lies in its simplicity. You don't need to change the whole world, just the beliefs that shape your reality. When you change internally, the external world automatically responds. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable begin to disappear, because they were merely reflections of your internal limitations. Like a mirror, the universe reflects your beliefs back to you. The secret lies in choosing your beliefs consciously. Instead of accepting any thought that arises, ask yourself, does this belief bring me closer to or further from the reality I want to create? This practice, repeated consistently, allows you to rewrite your story. The 1% lives in constant evolution because they understand that their beliefs are never final. They are temporary and can always be refined. Every new level of success, abundance, or happiness requires a different set of beliefs. This process of continuous growth is what separates those who shape reality from those who simply react to it. When you decide to question your own beliefs and replace them with expansive ideas, you will notice something extraordinary: your life will begin to reorganize. Opportunities will arise. Synchronicities will multiply. What once seemed impossible will become inevitable. The power to shape your reality is not outside of you, it lies within the beliefs you choose to carry. If you truly wish to create a new reality, start with your internal world. Remember, beliefs are the architects of the external world, and you have the power to decide which ones will build your life. Identity, the force that defines what is possible for you. Who you believe you are determines the possibilities that open or close before you. Identity is the most powerful force shaping reality because all of your actions, behaviors, and decisions are direct reflections of who you believe yourself to be. The 33rd degree of knowledge reveals that identity is not fixed, it is moldable, dynamic, and can be altered to align with the reality you wish to create. Most people live trapped in identities they did not choose. These are labels inherited from childhood, influenced by family, society, or even past negative experiences. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles, who never has luck, or who does not deserve prosperity, that will be the reality you continue to manifest. Your identity acts as a magnet, attracting experiences that confirm your deepest beliefs about who you are. The 1% knows that identity comes before manifestation. They do not wait for success, abundance, or happiness to appear to feel successful, abundant, or happy. On the contrary, they embody these qualities in the present, even before any external evidence. They decide who they are and act in alignment with this elevated version of themselves, creating a new reality around them. This is the secret: identity is the starting point, not the final destination. The way you see yourself determines the energy you emit and, consequently, the opportunities you attract. If you want to create a new reality, you must first shape a new identity. Instead of thinking, "Who am I to achieve this?" ask yourself, "Who do I need to become to live this reality?" This shift may seem subtle, but it is revolutionary. The 1% does this with mastery. They decide who they need to be, confident, prosperous, and creators of their own reality, and they begin to act as if they already were this version. It's not pretense, it's energetic alignment. When you embody this new identity, your emotions, thoughts, and actions synchronize with the reality you desire, and the universe responds to that frequency. Imagine, for example, that you desire financial prosperity. If you continue to see yourself as someone who never has money, your actions will reflect this identity. You will avoid opportunities, make decisions based on fear, and confirm the lack of resources. But if you adopt the identity of someone who is financially secure, your actions will change. You will seek solutions, recognize opportunities, and make decisions aligned with abundance. Your new identity creates a new world. The most fascinating thing is that identity is shaped by what you choose to believe about yourself. For the 1%, identity is fluid. They do not cling to fixed labels or old stories. They understand that they can become anything they choose to be. They do not carry the limitations of the past like an anchor, but as lessons that propel them forward into the future. This ability to evolve their identity is what allows them to reinvent themselves repeatedly, creating new realities in different areas of life. They know that, for each level of success, a new version of themselves is required. That's why growth never stops. There is always a higher identity waiting to be embodied. Here is the truth: you are already capable of shaping your reality. Nothing is missing in you. What needs to change is how you see yourself. When you decide to embody the identity of someone who has already achieved what you desire, the external reality will have no choice but to align. The universe does not respond to what you want, it responds to what you are. And who you are is defined by the identity you choose to carry every day. When you act, think, and feel like the person who already lives your ideal reality, you will become exactly that. Identity precedes creation, and creation follows alignment. Remember, you can choose to be whoever you want. You can become someone who shapes the world instead of merely reacting to it. Transformation does not happen from the outside in, but from the inside out. Start with your identity, and the rest of the universe will reorganize itself in your favor. Use time to collapse the future into this exact moment. Time is, without a doubt, one of the most misunderstood concepts for most people. We grow up believing that it is linear, that there is a straight line that goes from the past, through the present, and into the future. But the 33rd degree of knowledge reveals a surprising truth: time is not rigid, it is flexible. It can be collapsed, stretched, or accelerated depending on your internal state. When you understand this, you realize that the future you desire is not distant, it can be brought into the present. For most people, time creates a gap, a distance between where they are and where they want to be. They live trapped in this void, believing that the reality they desire will only come after months, years, or even decades. This perspective creates resistance and reinforces the idea of waiting and scarcity. The 1%, however, does not see time this way. They know that the future already exists in the quantum field as a latent possibility, waiting only for their energy and actions to bring it into the now. At the quantum level, past, present, and future coexist simultaneously. Everything that exists is pure potential. What determines which reality will manifest is where you place your focus and energy. When you think about the future, you are not just imagining something that might happen, you are creating a blueprint, an energetic mold that the universe begins to fill. The 1% uses this understanding to collapse time, aligning with the future version of themselves and acting in the present as if that reality already exists. This is the key point, acting as if. When you embody the behaviors, thoughts, and emotions of someone who already lives the desired reality, you tune your frequency to that future. As a result, the time between desire and manifestation shrinks. This is not about blind belief but about becoming one with the future you desire. When your vibration aligns with that reality, the universe has no choice but to respond. This is where many people fail. They live in what is called waiting time, focusing on what they do not yet have, on the gap between them and their goals. This excessive focus on the gap reinforces absence because the universe responds to the dominant vibration. The 1% does the opposite. Instead of focusing on the gap, they focus on the presence of the future in the now. This means acting, speaking, thinking, and feeling like the person who has already achieved what they want. Imagine someone who desires financial abundance. If that person continues to act as if they lack, saving out of fear, feeling deprived, and vibrating scarcity, their future will reflect that energy. But if they start acting like someone who has financial security, making confident decisions, seeing opportunities, and vibrating abundance, their future will begin to shift. This transformation does not come only from external actions but from the internal state that generates those actions. Here is the magic of time, it responds to the energy you emit. The 1% masters this art because they do not wait for the future to come to them, they bring the future to the present. They collapse time by acting now as if that result already exists. This creates a powerful force of alignment that accelerates manifestation. It is essential to understand that this process does not mean forcing things to happen. Forcing creates resistance. The 1% does not act out of desperation or lack but with a calm confidence, knowing that the universe is working in their favor. Their actions are aligned with the frequency of the future they want to create, and that is what causes time to bend to their will. This approach creates a natural flow where things start happening like magic. Opportunities appear, solutions emerge, and previously invisible paths begin to reveal themselves. This is not coincidence, it is the result of vibrational alignment. Time, which once seemed like an obstacle, becomes an ally, speeding up the arrival of the desired reality. The secret to collapsing time lies in balancing two elements, aligned action and present energy. It is not enough to visualize the future, you need to live it now. Feel the emotions you would have upon achieving your goal, make decisions as if you were already there, and trust that the process is happening. At this point, you realize that time is not your enemy. It is a tool that responds to your energy and your confidence. By living in the present with the frequency of the desired future, you dissolve waiting and bring the extraordinary into the now. The future already exists, but it is up to you to collapse it with your choices, actions, and energy. Releasing resistance to accelerate manifestation. Detachment is one of the most powerful keys to manifesting and shaping reality, but it is also one of the most misunderstood. Many people confuse detachment with indifference or giving up, as if letting go of control means losing interest in their goals. The 33rd degree of knowledge teaches the opposite. To detach means to release resistance and allow the universe to do its part. It is an act of deep trust in the natural flow of things. When you intensely desire something but cling too much to the how and when it should happen, you create resistance. This attachment emits an energy of lack and control, as if something is missing. And the universe always responds to your dominant frequency. If your vibration is one of lack or desperation, the outcome you desire moves further away. That is why the 1% lives with detachment. They desire, visualize, and act toward their goals, but they release the need to control every detail. It's as if they no longer need the result, yet they still arrive there. Here's the great truth: the more you try to force something, the more resistance you create. Imagine reality as a river. When you are attached, you swim against the current, using all your energy to try to push things in the direction you want. Detachment is the art of letting go, relaxing, and allowing the current of the universe to take you to where you need to be. It is not passivity, it is aligned action with trust. The 1% knows that the universe has perfect timing. They understand that when they are aligned with the energy of what they desire, everything happens at the right moment, without the need for struggle or excessive effort. The difference between them and most people lies in how they deal with the process. While many become desperate when faced with delays or obstacles, the 1% remains calm. They trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, rearranging everything in their favor. Letting go of attachment does not mean giving up on your dreams. On the contrary, it means trusting the process so completely that you no longer need to prove or force something to happen. You already know it is yours, that it is coming at the perfect time. It is this trust that dissolves resistance and accelerates manifestation. When you detach, the energy of lack is replaced with the vibration of certainty, and this frequency is irresistible to the universe. Here's how this works in practice. Imagine someone who desires a loving relationship. If that person is attached, they emit a vibration of desperation and scarcity, which pushes away what they want. But when they detach, when they trust that love will come at the right time while focusing on living a full life in the present, their energy changes. They emit a vibration of wholeness, and the universe responds by bringing the ideal partner. The same logic applies to all areas of life: finances, career, health. When you act with confidence and detachment, you remove the weight of fear and doubt. The 1% knows that reality cannot be shaped from a state of anxiety. It is shaped from a state of calm certainty. To practice detachment, you first need to shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on what is still missing, concentrate on what you already have and what is on its way. Cultivating gratitude for the present moment is one of the most powerful ways to release resistance. The universe responds to gratitude with even more reasons for you to be grateful. Additionally, detachment means acting with faith. Continue moving toward your dreams, taking aligned actions, but without clinging to the final outcome. Do your part and allow the universe to take care of the rest. When you release the need to control everything, you create space for unexpected solutions and surprising opportunities to appear along your path. The 1% masters detachment because they understand a fundamental truth: what you desire already exists in potential in the quantum field. Time, circumstances, and details are merely pieces that fall into place when you are in energetic alignment. Letting go does not mean losing control, it means trusting that the universe is an ally, not an obstacle. To let go, trust, and act with lightness is what allows manifestation to happen quickly and fluidly. When you detach, what once seemed distant begins to approach. Effort gives way to flow, and struggle transforms into co-creation. If you truly want to accelerate your results, stop swimming against the current. Let go, trust the process, and remember, what you seek is also seeking you. The universe already knows the way, it is up to you to allow it to guide you there. Aligning with the flow of the universe to become a co-creator. Reality is not something that happens to you, it is something you create in partnership with the universe. The concept of co-creation is one of the most important pillars of the 33rd degree of knowledge. Those who master this practice understand that they are not alone in the process of shaping reality. There is a greater force, a universal intelligence, that is always operating in their favor, as long as they know how to align with it. Most people live in a state of separation. They believe the universe is something external, distant, that acts randomly or by luck. This disconnection creates an invisible resistance that prevents them from accessing the true power of manifestation. The 1%, however, sees the universe as an ally, a constant partner in creating the life they desire. They do not try to force or manipulate reality, they flow with it. This is the key to co-creation, aligning your energy, thoughts, and actions with the natural flow of the universe. When you do this, you realize that life ceases to be a struggle and becomes a synchronized process where everything seems to fall into place at the perfect moment. Opportunities arise, paths open, and what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. The universe is always sending signals and guidance. These signals appear through synchronicities, repeating patterns, and subtle intuitions. The 1% develops a heightened sensitivity to perceive and interpret these messages. They do not ignore coincidences or dismiss their instincts as irrelevant. On the contrary, they understand that the universe speaks through these small details and that following these signals is what keeps them in alignment with the flow. Co-creating with the universe is an active process. It means being in tune with your intentions while remaining open to the unexpected. The universe often has plans greater than what the human mind can imagine. When you align and act with trust, solutions and opportunities emerge that you could never have predicted. The 1% understands that the how is not their responsibility. Their task is to maintain clarity about the what and the why and follow the actions that present themselves. This flow does not mean sitting idle, waiting for things to fall from the sky. Co-creation requires aligned action, actions taken from a state of trust, not fear or desperation. When you act with faith and lightness, you emit a vibrational frequency that attracts exactly what you seek. The difference lies in the internal state with which these actions are performed. The 1% does not act from a place of lack or need but with the certainty that the universe is conspiring in their favor. The act of co-creating also involves recognizing your role in the collective. The universe is an interconnected system, and your actions do not occur in a vacuum. When you align your intentions with the greater good, your capacity to manifest is amplified. This does not mean sacrificing yourself or ignoring your own desires. It means understanding that contributing positively to the world amplifies the flow of abundance in your life. The universe rewards those who contribute to the whole because this is its nature, expansive, abundant, and connected. The 1% understands that by aligning their intentions with a greater purpose, they access higher levels of energy and flow. This alignment creates perfect synchronicity between their actions and the natural movement of the universe. The right people appear, the necessary resources emerge, and situations align almost like magic. But it's not magic, it's the manifestation of energetic alignment with the universal flow. Co-creation also requires a state of receptivity. Many people block their manifestations because they are closed to receiving. They ask for something but remain trapped in beliefs of scarcity, unworthiness, or fear. The 1% keeps their heart and mind open, ready to receive what they asked for, even if it comes in an unexpected form. They know the universe does not fail, and what they desire is always on its way. Remember, the universe does not respond to what you superficially wish for but to what you are in essence. If you are vibrating in trust, alignment, and gratitude, you are in sync with the natural flow of life. When your intentions, actions, and energy align with this greater force, you become a true co-creator of your reality. Trust the process, follow the signs, and stay open to the unexpected. The universe is always by your side, waiting only for your alignment to deliver everything you've asked for. Gratitude and presence will align your vibrational frequency. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for shaping reality and elevating your vibrational frequency. Many underestimate its impact, but those who master the 33rd degree of knowledge know that gratitude is not just a feeling, it is an energetic state capable of attracting more of what you appreciate. When you live in a constant state of gratitude, the universe responds by amplifying the flow of abundance, opportunities, and synchronicities in your life. The great secret is that gratitude goes beyond being thankful for what already exists. To truly receive, you must practice anticipatory gratitude, feeling gratitude for what is on its way, as if it were already real. This creates a vibrational frequency of certainty in completeness, aligning your energy with the reality you wish to manifest. When you thank the future as though it has already happened, the universe does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined, it simply responds to the vibration you are emitting. Living in gratitude also has the power to dissolve resistance. Often, what blocks manifestation is focusing on what is lacking, what is wrong, or what has yet to arrive. This state of scarcity and dissatisfaction creates an energetic barrier that blocks the natural flow of the universe. Gratitude, on the other hand, shifts your focus to what is present and working. It elevates your energy, expands your perception, and opens space for the universe to bring even more reasons for you to feel grateful. But gratitude can only be fully lived in the present moment. Presence is the point of power where all creation happens. The past has already passed, and the future does not yet exist, the only real thing is the now. The 1% understands that the present moment is where their actions, thoughts, and emotions shape the future. They do not waste energy dwelling on what went wrong in the past or worrying about what might happen. They remain anchored in the present, knowing that every choice made now is a step toward the reality they want to create. Being present means freeing the mind from the constant stream of worries and distractions. When your attention is fragmented, divided between regrets about the past and fears about the future, your energy is scattered. The 1% cultivates presence as a daily practice because they know that the now is where the true power of manifestation resides. They act, think, and feel with total focus, creating perfect alignment between their intentions and their actions. And here is the connection between gratitude and presence. When you become grateful for the present moment, your vibrational frequency instantly rises. You move out of a state of lack and into a state of abundance, even before seeing any external changes. This energetic alignment is what allows reality to begin reorganizing itself in your favor. The universe does not respond to what you ask for, but to what you feel, and feeling gratitude for what already exists and for what is on its way creates a powerful vibration of fulfillment. Think about this: when you are fully present, every small detail comes to life. You begin to notice what previously went unnoticed. The beauty of a conversation, the opportunity hidden in a challenge, the abundance present in the simple act of breathing. The 1% lives this way, attentive, grateful, and fully present in each moment. This is the key that keeps them in tune with the flow of the universe, allowing life to unfold with ease and synchronicity. Practicing gratitude and presence does not require major external changes. These are simple yet transformative habits. Wake up in the morning and give thanks for being alive. Notice the small miracles in your daily life. Take a deep breath and bring your attention to the now. By cultivating these practices, you will begin to notice a subtle yet powerful shift. Your energy becomes lighter, your mind clearer, and your reality more abundant. The 33rd degree of knowledge teaches that life is not about waiting for big things to happen to feel gratitude. It is about being grateful now, for what already is, for what is on its way, and even for the challenges that often bring the greatest lessons. This practice creates an unshakable connection with the universe and accelerates the manifestation of everything you desire. In the moment you choose to feel gratitude, you declare to the universe, "I trust the process. I am at peace with the now. I know that everything is moving in my favor." This is the energetic state that transforms realities, dissolves limitations, and opens doors that once seemed closed. Remember, gratitude is the force that attracts more of what you desire. Presence is the space where magic happens. When you combine the two, you become a conscious creator, aligned with the infinite flow of the universe. You have just accessed the deepest principles of the 33rd degree of knowledge: your perception, beliefs, identity, time, detachment, co-creation, gratitude, and presence. Reality is not something fixed, it is shaped by your energy, your actions, and how you align with the flow of the universe. Now, the power to transform your life is in your hands. Believe, trust, and act as the conscious creator that you are. If you want to deepen this knowledge, I will leave a suggested video in the cards. When you align with the universe, the extraordinary becomes inevitable.